أشهد
أن
أن
لا
لا
إله
إله
إلا
إلا
الله
الله
أشهد
أشهد
أن محمدا
أن محمدا
رسول
رسول
الله
الله
أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
لا
لا
إله
إله
إلا
إلا
الله
الله
أشهد
أشهد
أن
أن
محمدا
محمد
رسول
رسول
الله.
الله.
Hello Muslim friends of the world. Brazil is one of the countries located in South America. It shares borders with several countries such as Argentina, Uruguay, and Peru. Currently, Brazil follows a presidential system of government. Jair Bolsonaro has been the president since 2019. Brazil is renowned for its football. Many Brazilian players play in top leagues worldwide, such as Neymar, Vinicius Jr., Casemiro, and many others. Brazil ranks 7th as the most populous country in the world. According to CEIC, Brazil's population is reported to be 213.3 million people. This figure is the highest in South America. The official language of Brazil is Portuguese. This is because Brazil was a former Portuguese colony and gained independence on September 7, 1822. Brazil is a melting pot where various ethnic groups have merged and united. This blending results from interethnic marriages between natives and immigrants. The European race is the most numerous in Brazil, making up 50.2% of the population, followed by mixed race at 38%, African at 6.4%, Asian at 5.6%, and Native American at 0.41%. In the Tatuape area, on the eastern side of São Paulo, Brazil, a new place of worship has been built and recently inaugurated, drawing attention. A large plaque inscribed with Jesus is displayed at the front, but the building is actually an Islamic center. According to Folha de São Paulo on Monday, January 3, 2022, a preacher who is a native Brazilian, Edmar Candido da Silva, 34 years old, leads this Islamic center. He was born a Christian but became a Muslim 12 years ago. In 2009, in an effort to get closer to God, Edmar found the faith that is now part of his life, Islam. As of 2010, 35,000 Brazilians declared themselves as Muslims according to the Brazilian Institute of Geography and Statistics census. In recent years, the religion has gained followers in the suburbs of São Paulo without any connection to the Arab community. After converting, a process Muslims refer to as reversion, Edmar faced resistance from his family. We usually tell converts that they will face this acceptance difficulty because Brazilians have many doubts about what Islam is and still know it as a religion of Arabs, he said. The Muslim population in Brazil ranges from 1 to 1.5 million people, according to 2014 data. With a population of around 190 million, Brazil is the country with the largest Catholic population in the world. Nonetheless, mosques can be found throughout Brazil, some funded by Muslim countries like Saudi Arabia and countries in the Gulf region. Compared to other cities in Brazil, the heartbeat of the Muslim community and the presence of Islam are most strongly felt in the city of Braz. Muslims in Brazil have roots tracing back to slavery in the country. Those who were enslaved came from Africa in the 18th century. They grew into a large community up to the present day. No fewer than 1.5 million Muslims now practice their faith there. According to Bahatech.co, the earliest traces of Islam in Brazil are known through the Hausa and Yoruba Muslim communities. They spread Islam on plantations upon their initial arrival in Brazil. African Muslims were referred to as male, linked to the word imale, derived from the word Mali, the heart of the Mandinka Islamic Empire under the rule of Mansa Musa. Male originates from the Hausa word malam, which comes from the Arabic word mulim, meaning teacher. This term is significant as many African Muslims were highly educated. The foundation of Islam, which emphasizes education, translated into the male scholar's ability to lead the struggle for freedom from slavery. The history of Muslims in Brazil began with the importation of African slave labor to the country. Brazil received 37% of all African slaves traded, with over 3 million slaves sent to the country. Around 1550, the Portuguese began trading African slaves to work on sugar plantations. Scholars claim that Brazil received more enslaved Muslims than anywhere else in the Americas. Following the rebellion of the African Brazilian Muslim community, the next phase of Islam in the country came from the immigration of Muslims from the Middle East and Southeast Asia. Approximately 11 million Syrian and Lebanese immigrants, mostly Maronite Christians, live throughout Brazil. The largest concentration of Muslims is found in the São Paulo region. The Muslim community in Brazil continues to keep the Arabic language alive and possesses a high level of proficiency in it. According to a survey conducted by the Arab Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, ABCC, among all Arabs and their descendants in Brazil, those who follow Islam have the highest proficiency in Arabic, at 82%. In contrast, only 10% of Arab Catholics and 4% of evangelical Arabs, conservative Protestant Christians, speak Arabic. The ABCC indicates that 6% of Brazil's population, approximately 11.6 million people, are Arab or of Arab descent. This survey was conducted by Ibope Intelligentsia and H2R Pesquisas Avancadas and was published in July 2020. Anthropologist and professor at the University of São Paulo, USP, Francirce Campos Barbosa, believes that the proficiency in Arabic among Muslims is due to religious reasons. As a Muslim, Barbosa coordinates the anthropology group in Islamic and Arab contexts at the USP campus in Ribeirão Preto, São Paulo. Barbosa explains that the 5 daily prayers in Islam are performed in Arabic, and the language is used during celebrations in mosques. Even Brazilian converts to Islam are required to pray in Arabic, and most of them learn Arabic in their mosques. I have friends who speak Arabic very well. They are Brazilian, but they are fluent in Arabic and they read the Quran in Arabic, said Barbosa, who is also a student of Arabic, as reported by the Brazil Arab News Agency, ANBA, on Monday, January 4.